Hey everybody, JitteryJay here. Welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Up next today, we're checking out the next Theo Von Try Not to Laugh. This is part 3 from Joke World, of course. Before we get started, we're going to hit Joke World with a like and subscribe on the original video. That is the important part. There are links as well as Theo's links and a link to the original video will be in the description below, so you can do the same if you wish. That being said, let me click this on, make sure that's coming out right. Yeah, that's good. And then let's get into this. I had to make sure I changed the logo and everything, because sometimes I forget.
Dude, I remember one time I was driving naked around town, right? Because this is back when people didn't know if you were naked, you know?
That's when we're starting.
And there was a cop that pulled somebody else over, right?
Hold on. This is back when people didn't know whether or not you were naked.
Yeah, now everybody tells everybody. They're like, oh, you know, they'll make a funny video or something. Back in the day,
You could drive with no pants on,
Yeah.
or no shirt, nothing. And they're like, oh, he's got his shirt off. It's hot out. And you just be like,
ride. Yeah.
Now you'd be like, that guy's fucking naked, probably.
Yeah.
Slow ride, nice.
But now it's like you can just, back then you would just cruise around naked, pull up, talk to people in their yard and shit. They have no.
He really is warped. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't ever remember a time quite that crazy. We had some crazy times back in the 80s and 90s, but nothing quite that crazy.
No idea.
Why?
I doubt he's that old.
Yeah. Now you'd be like, that guy's fucking naked, probably.
Yeah.
Probably
Slow
90s,
ride,
maybe.
nice.
But now it's like you can just, back then you would just cruise around naked, pull up, talk to people in their yard and shit. They have no idea.
Why?
Because it was fun, Jay.
I don't disagree.
It was free
there
entertainment.
Was there any fear of getting caught?
No.
Oh, I don't. You keep telling the story because you're too good a storyteller for me to be.
No, that's back when it was the Wild West, dude. You know, you could just, hey, how are you guys? Do you guys just move in here? And it's some lady fucking, you know, cutting her kid's hair in the yard, and you're just sitting there fucking butt naked, bro.
Would she ever see that you were naked, or?
No, they thought you were just a local neighbor. They thought you
Shirt
were,
off. That's nice.
You were a
neighborly.
citizen.
You were a citizen.
Yeah, you were a local citizen, dude.
A naked one.
Yeah, you were one of the many citizens that hit puberty locally, and you were fucking living it up, just driving around town, you know?
Pulled into the driveway and an owl took off. It was big too.
It's great.
I can't imagine the upholstery bill for that car. That was back when they had cloth upholstery too. Oh man. If he's talking about back in, well, he can't be that old. I'm thinking he's probably born in the 90s, looking at him. But, yeah, but even back in the 80s, I don't remember it ever getting that crazy. But he's just out of it.
A naked one.
Yeah, you were one of the many citizens that hit puberty locally, and you were fucking living it up, just driving around town, you know?
Pulled into the driveway and an owl took off. It was big too.
It's gross, I think.
Owls?
The meat,
Oh, you ate them, you saying?
yeah, but
You guys ate owls?
yeah,
I don't think that's legal. You probably shouldn't say that on the podcast.
well, I didn't have a lot.
Bill Burr used to have a joke about it.
I didn't have a lot, man. I had no. I think I even spit it out. I'm not even joking.
It's like
yeah.
Bill Clinton when you smoked that weed.
And they had two. They didn't have. Well, they don't have a lot of meat on them. I fucking don't like owls.
They're predators. They're important. That's why you don't have rats everywhere.
Yeah, but I think they're violent, then they're dirty, and they get this. Owls, whoever did their PR, you notice everybody thinks they're smart and they can read, and they're like,
Yeah, they had a good PR agent,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, look at that.
We only got one up, Jamie.
But see how much little meat is on them? You think there's more. You know the spoon y'all have that has a bowl on the end? It's kind of fucking cheating, honestly. But you know what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
Just the really deep ones.
Yeah, it's like, dude, just...
Oh, you mean for the soup?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, they're soup fucking spoons, bro.
Bro,
It's not a bowl.
whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do with it, all right?
Yeah.
These, yeah.
No, spoon. It's a spoon. Yeah.
Whatever, dude. These fucking little Pinoy ladles. You know what
Yeah.
Okay, dude. The things you scoop up all your bullshit. Right? Yeah.
How is Nashville? I've heard great things about Nashville.
It's good, man. It's pretty cool. Last winter it snowed, and so everybody went out to like the Capitol and was like just like smiling down this hill, just sending it, dude. It was pretty sick.
Because it probably doesn't snow often.
No, it does. Snows about every 7 years.
I've been to Nashville twice, I think. Maybe 3 times. The last time I was just passing through, ended up in Murfreesboro. I think I'm saying that right. Murfreesboro. That's a small town compared to what I was used to at that point. But anyway, Nashville's nice. I mean, they got some of the most historic buildings I've ever seen in there.
Everybody went out to like the Capitol and was like just like smiling down this hill, just sending it, dude. It was pretty sick.
Because it probably doesn't snow often.
No, it does. It snows about every 7 years. So like people are out there, people are fired up, people are out there yelling Jesus Christ and stuff, and just fired up.
Oh yeah,
Jesus Christ, we love you, God.
that guy's funny.
I can see you in the Bible, bro.
You know, some people might say I'm like Peter.
I could see you in there coming in on a fucking little boat.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's so funny because that's how my parents got here.
Is it really? Yeah, cool, man. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but I'll sing it with you.
It just reminds me, it's like a romance song.
So yeah.
Go to a party.
Oh yeah, I know that song. Yeah. But I don't know any of the words after that.
Everyone stop and stares.
Yeah, you're singing it like you're deaf. I like it.
I think it's all I got, man.
Yeah, dude.
I'm tone deaf, dude. I'm literally tone deaf.
Yeah.
I think we're alone now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that song will make you just be erect. I remember being on the school bus so fucking erect, bro. Dude, I remember that shit, bro. Dude, I loved being erect when I was young, man. Now it's whatever.
Now it's whatever.
Now it's like,
just
fuck, I have to do something now. What do you know, what does my dick need me to do?
Right. It's like eating an owl. It's
Yeah.
So over it.
I'll tell you this, if you want to feed a family of 4, you can't just have one owl. I will say that, though. When I was in school, some type of school, I would go to the library.
He's messed up. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm pouring sweat right now. Must be these lights. I don't know. It's not hot in here. Well, it's a little warm, but I had to stop and catch my breath. He is just and just to take that in, he's ate up. Like I said, his sense of humor is perfect. We'll put it that way.
Say that, though. When I was in school, some type of school, I would go to the library and look at all of that was all my pornography is what I would look at. It was that kind of stuff. Heavily, bro. I remember going in there and I would
get you going again.
Bro, I would get erect and then I would put my erection into the book where in the library, right? Like up near the shelves and close it as hard as I could on my penis.
So you were like tributing Renaissance paintings.
I was into like, and I remember I'd go to the certain section and be back there. It was dicey. It's crazy. I never really thought about that. I went through this whole little deal to do that.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's a lot.
It's
That's crazy you did that.
It is crazy.
You were sticking your dick in books and smashing it?
Not putting them in. I would open the book. The book was. I'm not saying the book was asking for it, but I'm saying yes. But I would do that, man. I would just like. The book was willing to be a part of it.
How old were you? Like 7? Yeah.
I was probably 13, maybe 12.
This feels like a 7th grade endeavor.
Just something, yeah. I think it was just like, I think I just wanted to, I don't know if I wanted to meet a woman from the past or if I was just, that's how I could see pornography.
Yeah. You wanted a woman from the past, you think, maybe?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of why would I have done that.
Because it feels good to smash your dick into things.
Yeah, that too.
And they were naked ladies.
Yeah, it
and
just feels.
Porn back then was impossible. And if you could score some porn in school, dude, I would look at like the science book.
Yeah,
it'd be like a skinless woman, and I'd be like, nice. Yeah, like you can see her pussy. You can see the inside of her pussy. You can see the workings.
Dude, so you just even to the drawings?
Oh, bro. Give me a biology book.
Bro,
A little
yeah,
anatomy.
Dude, I remember 2 moons and eclipse, and I remember thinking it was like breasts, and we
See,
would
like a
draw
frog's
tits on
pussy?
them.
Be like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's pussy.
Yeah.
You ever save a life?
Yeah, I think so, man. Some guy. Wait, or did I almost? I think I almost drowned. That's what happened. So yeah, I was almost a victim. I almost drowned.
Well, did you save your own life?
No, I didn't. A man saved me, dude. A fucking dude, bro. This topless guy jumps in, right? I did not even want him to save me. The second I saw the dude who saved me, I was fucking so embarrassed.
What do you mean topless guy? Was it a
He was
lifeguard?
topless guy.
Well,
No.
like most guys
He was
are
a guy at a
topless.
beach. He was at the beach, but the way he was built, he just looked topless.
He had no top.
The way it was a lower.
How long were you
just
underwater
legs.
for you to confuse the fact that you saved somebody's
Like
life?
40 seconds, man. Me and my sister were under there. And then years later, I remember him coming back to our house all drunk one night and saying, I saved y'all. I fucking saved y'all. We're like, what? We didn't even fucking remember who he was, dude.
Have you ever been part of a seance?
Yeah.
How'd that go? Who were you trying to summon?
I mean, some of the people that showed up, there was one guy who showed up, I remember, who some guy showed up whose car had been like attacked. He'd been at a bar and people had kicked all the windows out of his car. So we didn't get anybody we wanted to be there, but that guy was like looking for help or whatever.
Right,
and we happened to be doing a seance. You know, we had
Just happened to be.
yeah, and that dude fucking like is banging on the door. And we're like, who ordered this guy? You know what I'm saying? This dude just got jumped. This dude's bad luck.
And Elon put this tweet out. Gonna put an old school drive-in, roller skates, and rock restaurant at one of the new Spesla Supercharger locations in LA.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, Elon's turning into the fucking white LeVar Ball kind of a little bit.
Sometimes I feel like he's not even doing any of that shit that he says.
Yeah, well, some of it sounds absolutely impossible to do. He's like, we're gonna go to Mars, dude. You can't even drive through Memphis safely. Okay, like, and also, who better to do relationship advice than somebody that's trans, somebody that has a relationship going on inside of their body?
I was going to say that she sees both sides. She comes at it from both sides.
Dude, why are we not using trans people to help us do marital advice and support? Because they are a man and a woman. Nobody could sort it out at once than the original recipe. We had this one guy, he used to give us maybe $4 or something. And to look in his ass, bro, and he'd walk about like 20 feet off and hold his ass open. And as long as we looked, we got the money. So just shit like that, just bored people.
Partner? Did he have who made sure you looked? How could he?
Who made sure you got paid? That's what I want to know.
He gave the money first.
Okay, gotcha. Because that'd be a shitty deal.
At a certain point, you were kind of grandfathered in. If he knew you were going to look, you kind of got the money up front.
Your grandfather did.
Well, we live by a rest area, dude. A lot of like gay men would meet up back there and make out, you know. And so you'd see a lot of a lot of men on drugs back there.
So see, this is what I was talking about. All this is really interesting to me. I didn't have $4 ass show guy. I didn't have the drug addict.
But you just not remember it though. That's sometimes something that I wonder what people look at is, do people remember it? That's a weird thing. Is I think because even some of my best friends, I'm like, dude, do you remember this? And they'll be like, I don't remember that. And I'm like, what, bro? How do you not remember? It's like that's the only thing that happened to us. You know what I'm saying?
it.
Like, how do you not remember it?
You bought a truck because of this guy.
You work at the Holiday Inn Express, like down the street. It's one of the only things that happened. You know, you gotta remember that, man. So I think some of it's just about remembering stuff. You know,
You're actually right.
I feel like I kind of would remember if somebody handed me $4 bills to look at their asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be something I'd never forget.
Yeah, but like
Came out, you go, I'm gonna piss in your bushes.
You did kill my fern the last time.
The last time
I
you,
did?
you killed one of our
Strong
ferns.
urine. Your
I did that.
urine
Yeah,
was
yeah.
next
And then you
level.
came in and you were like,
bouillabaisse, mommy.
Mommy.
They would serve this at a hospital. This shit is healthy, bro. Okay?
yeah. And then you said like, I'm gonna go pee outside. I go, the bathroom's right here. You go, no, I want to pee outside. You prefer peeing outside?
Dude, I remember when I was a child, man, I was so scared. I remember this as a kid. Like, I would get so scared at night that I would pee. I remember hearing that wolves, like if they had wolves in your area, that if you peed, then they wouldn't come around the urine because wolves would mark their area. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
You have wolves in Louisiana?
Huh? We had 2 wolves actually, dude. And some man unleashed them on the like in an area. This is a different story, but I'll tell one story at a time. But at night, I would be so scared after I heard that. I would stand on my bed and literally pee from the wall all the way around my bed to the other wall. Oh, wow. Nothing would come get me at night. That's how scared I was.
That's smart, dude.
I thought it was pretty smart. Dude, I saw Evander Holyfield at the Chicago airport.
Another roommate.
Yeah. Really?
Evander Holyfield. Yeah, right out of college.
Wow. Where'd you guys go to college at? Syracuse?
No, we went to Syracuse Community College.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it was an Ivy League community college.
Oh, yeah.
So it was one of the best community colleges ever.
I went to a poison Ivy League school.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fucking itching to get out of there. That was pretty bad.
Take a break. We'll be right back.
Yeah. That was pretty bad.
Real quick, make sure you check out Joke World on Instagram. The link is in the bio. We're sending everyone some free stickers when you do. We got the Joke World logo, the What's the Deal with Airplane Peanuts sticker. That's new. Featuring a new comedian on our Instagram every day and more clips like these. We've built up a pretty big group of like-minded comedy fans here on YouTube. Even if we could get like half of that over to Instagram where we're featuring these up-and-coming comedians, that would be awesome to give them a big platform to share their jokes on. Maybe you'll like some of them, maybe you won't. Have fun with it. So make sure you check us out. Get your free stickers. Link in bio. Back to the video.
I would pee around the bed, I remember, to keep the wolves out.
Yeah.
But then, like this, it literally got all starchy on the carpet over time. Because I peed for years. I peed probably 4 years outside of my bed.
Yeah.
And I remember I would stack my underpants full of like towels and t-shirts because I was so scared. I didn't want to get up and go to the bathroom because I thought something was going to get me. So I'm like, if I pee, I got to like make it so I don't have to change my bed and stuff so I could go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So I just remember, man, I would just stack my underpants just full of like shirts I was never going to wear or maybe going to wear. I put those further out so that the pee would hit like the ones I'm never going to wear first. Yeah. And then like the better clothes on the outside.
Your mama never said anything like, it smells weird in here.
God.
I'm sure she thought that.
Yeah.
But there was just, I think, bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
You know, no offense.
You started early.
No, I mean, I love fish and I like frying it, but man, I'm none taken, bro.
Well, I will say you are the catch of the day. I'll say that, by the way.
Hey, bro. I'm right here, dude.
And you are
pretty good.
Good. You're a great man.
Hey, thank you so much.
Oh, we had a question. What is this one, Sean?
Hi Theo, my name's Joe and I'm a big fan from little old England, enjoying my bath. And I have a question for Shane. What is his opinion on age gap relationships? Still seems to be okay for the younger woman and the older guy, but not so much the other way around. So look forward to hearing your opinions. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Wow. That could be that's somebody's school teacher. She's in the bathtub.
Is that British ASMR in a bathtub? Yeah. She's asking me about how I feel about older women.
Yeah.
What, do you bring me down here to make me come, dude?
No.
Are you trying to get me hard? Was this a setup?
No, I would never do anything
This is a setup.
like that. Huh? No, I've never.
You invite me over here, you put on some ASMR, give me fucking rock hard, give me some water. What are you doing? Can you jerk off on this podcast?
No.
What was that? What does she want?
I'm not. Look,
What was the question?
No,
How do I feel about older ladies?
I've never seen that question. I never seen that woman. I'm glad she's staying clean. I don't know that lady. She's attractive. Obviously, I think she's attractive. Look at the suds on her chest a little. I didn't notice that before. But no, we didn't bring you down here to get anything out of you, man. At all. I mean, just have some information, I guess. What if you just masturbated onto the mic and just left?
What is your question? What is it?
I don't fuck anybody out of like a urgent care or nothing.
You won't do it?
No.
Yeah,
I don't do it, man. My sister works at him. I've seen some behind the scenes. I'm not doing that shit. Have you ever seen it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've seen poker before on television.
Well, they do it on there. It's called Element of Disguise.
You said that urgent care? That's like a clinic. Well, that's like a step between your doctor and the hospital. It's somewhere you can go. It's not as expensive as a hospital, but they can generally help out with minor things. But anyway, that one must have been taken out of context. I don't get what he's talking
Adam,
about.
I've seen some behind the scenes. I'm not doing that shit. Have you ever seen it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've seen poker before on television.
Well, they do it on there. It's called Element of Disguise.
Ah, so I don't know what your eyes are doing right
What
now.
are you learning?
I might not even have I think my eyes could have been left in the car. right, yeah. I could be in the car reading a book right now. Okay.
Wait, do you have a good poker face?
No, that's the thing. It's like, you know, I want
He has a good pokey face. I know that.
I have a good Pokemon.
Let that dude loose around an aquarium, bro.
No, but bro,
you little fucking lunchbox salmon.
Damn, bro.
Just come out. I remember my stepdad is yelling at me in the yard one time.
Told you to come out?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not fucking gay, bro. I was like, I'm just not flying some girl home that I just met. You know, just to prove to
He
you
thought
guys.
he could catch you. He thought he could catch you in a lie.
Yeah, he thought maybe he was gonna leave a like a.
He's gonna set a trap.
Yeah, he's gonna set a trap.
Yeah, he was setting a trap. Yeah, he's like a slick boxer.
Yeah.
He's setting a trap for you. Just come out of the closet, boy. Like, what the fuck?
My stepdad found out that some lady was getting married that he used to have a huge crush on. And he went over, he was at a bar or something that night. He found out she's got engaged. And he drove over to the house and went up on her porch like in the middle of the night.
Wow.
And said, look, I got all these feelings for you and blah, blah, blah. And she didn't care.
Right.
And while he was up there, somebody burned his car in the fucking street and set his car on fire. So he fucking was there, and literally his car's burning, which is a horrible look if you're trying to tell somebody like that you're the guy for them. You know? It's just like,
in my car, and then you come back with a bicycle.
Yeah, you're not the guy.
Yeah, no way, dude.
You're not the guy.
How did your
dude.
car set on fire?
Your Black Widow joke, whether or not we ever know each other at the end of our lives, will make me smile at the very end of my life because it's one of the funniest, simply well-written jokes that I've ever heard. I'm just giving you a compliment, and that's it to end the show.
Thanks, man. Yeah, my buddy got bit by a black widow, dude.
Yeah.
She was in her 40s. Outside of a bus stop, dude. Yeah. Dude, it's so funny you say that. Sometimes I don't even feel funny sometimes anymore.
It makes my heart. Every time I hear the guy today was by the house today, and he goes, "Black Widow's." The male dude, Black Widow's out by that garage I seen. I go, I know. And I hear Black Widow, and I immediately think of you saying, my buddy got bit by a Black Widow. She was in her 40s. It was at a bus stop. She was angry for no reason. That's what you used to say. She was angry for no reason.
Well, was it going to school in Louisiana?
For what?
For
liberal arts.
Urban planning. I'm urban planning.
You trying to grow weed or something? What are you planting?
No, we design neighborhoods, dude. We design neighborhoods.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I'm urban planner, man.
Like if there was a sewer system that needed to be put into place under a playground, you'd be the guy for the job, or
I wouldn't do that. I could handle what the route the mailman should take. And all kind of zone, basic zoning.
But you never think about that shit.
Yeah.
No, I know. You never think of the urban planner.
Okay.
My man.
Yeah, please, can you fucking timestamp that high five and take it out? People will repent if they children will repent to Satan.
All the sledding in Nashville will stop. It will come to a fucking quick halt.
The snow will melt. The plants will die of male seed. If people see that high five, man.
I'll double it. No, I'll match it. I'll match it. Right? Watch. I'll match it.
He is absolutely hilarious.
No, what I just did there, I'll do a turn, right?
Yeah.
I'll look at the guy, match it.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Then I'm gonna do this.
You do that. You do that.
It's the tongue.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you do the tongue thing. You do the tongue thing. Yeah. All in, bro. All in, right?
Or he's holding a butt.
Right.
All in.
Right. And I'll do a little giggle, like I can't believe it.
Okay.
No. No, do it.
Oh, that's kind of confident.
Pretty. And I'll look around and I'll look in the camera, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a camera or whatever. Because at ESPN, I'll go like this. Right?
Yeah, and you go
and then looking in the camera, I push it all in like this.
Okay.
Right? And then what do you do?
Here's what I do.
Yeah.
I look over at the camera.
Yeah.
Because I have 5 aces.
5?
And
you're 5. Fuck.
And I go, da-na-na.
Oh, da-na-na.
SBS.
All the way, right?
So she set the alarm at 7 a.m.
Oh, an alarm. Here's
My question is, how do you get 5 aces? Those are playing with wild cards.
And I go, da-na-na.
Oh, da-na-na.
SBS.
All the way, right?
So she set the alarm at 7 a.m.
Oh, an alarm. Here's my thing. Alarm makes my dick soft.
Really?
Yeah. So I have to like, I just like any like alerts or anything, you know, I can't do it. If there's broken glass in the room,
can't do it.
Can't do it. Even just a little bit ago, I went and got this smoothie, you know, and I used to work at a smoothie shop actually, but I went and got this smoothie, you know, because I taste other people's work.
Yeah.
And the parking spot when I pull in, it's one of those, it's like an LA spot. It's like there's no, you try to get out, it couldn't get out. So then I had to go and park down further. It's just like, there's a real spot, but it's just people parking, can't get out of their cars.
Super compact.
Yeah, just that kind of, just little things where everything is just a hassle.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
feel it.
So when you see somebody finally take their life, you're like, oh yeah.
Jesus.
Relief.
That went
Yeah,
hard.
that guy shops for smoothies at the same place. I see that.
Are you gonna send me something or what?
Let's keep in mind that I open all the mail, so it's got to be something.
Oh. Well, have you heard that Justin Timberlake song? What is it?
Which one?
There's so many, dude.
The one with the it's like mail they sent. It's like a
Dick in the box?
Oh, is that it? No.
Oh, this guy, dude. This guy.
I would never send that, and that is a joke.
Interesting
And you
question.
shouldn't laugh either, okay?
Yeah.
Mark fucking Whiteberg over there. This dude, this freaking one of Owen Benjamin's henchmen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what was going on in the area. You know, we had a lot of stray animals by us, really. You know, rabies was big, so you had like a lot of fear in the air. I'm trying to think of what else was really popping off, you know. The bus, this dude used to do slip and falls at Pizza Huts. That's how we would make money.
Insurance scams.
Yeah. We grew up during like the height of that. Like everybody was doing, you know, this is before, you know. Yeah, this was like prank videos, but it was real, you know. They would do insurance money for it, you know. A lot of people falling down in Pizza Hut. We had a guy by us, and he was working the circuit one year doing the slip and falls, and he died. He broke his head open on a salad bar in Sarasota,
Cost of doing
Florida.
business. Cost of doing business.
And
You
that
want to play
man-
that game.
Yeah, and it was like, and we all had to be at the funeral and shit, dude. And
So, Theo Vaughn.
Huh, you little spiked skunk.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro, don't call me that.
You want to bring a swordfish to a gunfight, you little piss guppy? Huh?
Don't say that.
Piss guppy.
I'm a piss guppy.
You sent me those dirty dishes and you sent the snake, Bubba.
First of all, I don't know where the fuck you live in Nashville. Number two, it's like, why would I, if I was gonna, were they poisonous, the snakes?
The snake was a rat snake, Bub.
Right, Bub.
And
Can they kill you, Bub?
Huh?
Can they kill you, Bub?
They can't kill me.
Why?
Huh? You only send one.
Right.
If you want to kill me, Bubba, you need to send mas.
Yeah.
The best thing a scientist can do is a real, honest to goodness breakthrough.
Would you have sex with a scientist, you think?
Yeah, like a movie scientist. Like she keeps the glasses on.
Yeah.
They're always blonde in the movies, right? No, sometimes they're dark black hair too, mysterious.
I bet they're clean, too. If you fuck a scientist, dude, I bet they have a clean apartment.
Maybe, but maybe not. Maybe their fucking brain is like that chalkboard with all the squiggly alien mathematics on it.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Maybe
Yeah, what if they have a
their
bunch of
brain.
shit tattooed? There's a bunch
Yeah.
of dirty math tattooed around their puss.
but how do you get the ejaculation past the urine?
It just will, man.
Wow.
Just pure will. I believed it could happen.
Oh, Jesus. He is ate up. Oh, my God. There's something wrong with him. He just ate up. Some of his stories are just crazy. This was funny. This was hilarious, actually. Shoot. I was gonna say something. I can't remember what it was. There is a part 4. I see it in there. Good to know. Anyway, I thought this was absolutely hilarious. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments. Let me know what else I got to check out from Theo or anybody else, and I will get there as soon as I can. If you are still here and haven't done so yet, please hit the like and subscribe on the way out. It goes a long way towards supporting the channel and helping it grow, and it's greatly appreciated. That being said, that is just about going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this with me, and I hope to see you on the next one. I love you guys. Peace. Hey guys, make sure to check out one of my other videos right here at JitteryJay.